Good evening, everybody. This video, I want you guys to stick till the end because there's some useful information that could potentially save some personal injury or injury to somebody else. How to pre-tension your winch. Now, with the holidays coming up, I know some of you guys will be like, well, I'm going to treat myself to a nice new winch on the old four-wheel drive. But the first use of this winch does not need to be when you actually need to get yourself unstuck. So what we're going to do is to pre-tension a winch. Pre-tension the cable so the cable isn't spooled, loosely spooled around the drum on the long end, and it's tight on the short end, and it unwinds real quick and the cable snaps or the line snaps or whatever. But I know it applies mainly towards the synthetic winch lines, but the steel cables, I've seen a lot more damage to people, and some people literally lose their heads, like, yeah, when it comes to these the steel winch cables. So what we're going to do is we're going to pre-tension the cable around the drum. So if you guys are familiar with my Instagram, this is Green Lightning. Just got done building this one for a customer out of state. So we just put a Smitty built 9,500 pound winch on the front with a steel cable. So we're gonna pre-tension the cable, so in case he needs to use it, you know, it's not the first time the winch is actually being used and that drum is not still loose under there and it's tied up top. You know the deal. So what we're gonna do today, so my property kind of goes on a slope here. It goes upwards, and that telephone pole has a winch point onto it. It actually has a limb saver or tree saver strap onto it with a snatch block. So what we're going to do is we're going to unspool that snatch block off the that point and come back to the bumper. And we are going to, just in neutral, maybe a little bit of brakes, just a little bit of resistance on the drum if we get in the truck at all. But we're going to show you how to pre-tension your winch safely and properly, so it's when you actually need it out in the field, it's ready to go, and so you don't run into any situations you don't add any stress to the added or the already stressful situation of being stuck out in the middle of nowhere. So in case any of you are wondering, this is an ARB bumper on a 95 4Runner with a Smitty built 9500 with a steel cable, and everything is that. This bumper, I'm really impressed with this bumper. My previous assessment, my previous thoughts on this bumper was just the fancy brush guard, because you still have to Australia still has to abide by airbag laws. So if they build you a bumper that can't be broken or anything like that, the airbags can't go off and yada yada yada. But this one's actually pretty decent. Thick gauge steel. The construction, it's gusseted where it needs to be, it's braced where it needs to be, and I'm really impressed with it. I think I'm gonna get one for the old muley. But anyway, the only downfall of this, you can't reach the free spool clutch handle, so I'm gonna have to hook up the controller and manually walk it out. So let's do that right now. So another thing I want to point out, that you want at least 6 windings around the drum before you actually start trying to put any tension on the load. So with this one, I just noticed this is actually pretty cool. They actually spray painted or painted red the wire. If that wire starts to come out of here, you've gone too far. So that's pretty cool. So you want 6 windings, 6 wraps around that drum before you start putting the winch into use. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna wrap it up or tension it up just a little bit, Now we're on an upward slope right here, and I do have the e-brake on just a little bit. So we're in neutral, of course. We're gonna go in, and we're gonna reel it in. You see how it's spooling up? You know, we can actually, just a little more. Add a little bit more resistance. So you want to start it, the spool, just like that, just nice, not overlapping each other and not loose. So you want some tension on it. I'm gonna unhook and go back down the property there so I can get a straight pull. Okay, now I got a straight pull. Okay, there you go. So that's what your freshly pre-tensioned drum should look like. Not a bad little pull all the way back there, huh? And this thing came out so good. Bumper, ARB bumper, winch, Hilux snorkel, that's fully functional. SAO original roof rack, SAO original back bumper, lights, aux beam, steady, temporary, and pulse or strobe on any of the functions, any of the buttons. You can change those colors. It's automatic dimming, has Bluetooth. You can hook up your phone to it. That's so clean, so small. You can actually dim it down to match the gauge color, which is actually pretty cool. But this thing came out great. I still got to finish jerry can setup, but it came out very, very nice. 3-inch lift, 33 12.5s, trail gear sliders, Bilstein 5100s all the way around, an SAO original panhard bar, full air system by ARB, full air system. That's an ARB twin, real nice and quiet. Hot water shower with an infinite water supply. You can put it in a river as a strainer on the end of that, or anything you want. The heating element is under the truck. Quick disconnects right here, air and water. This truck's quite the sleeper. I'm definitely gonna miss him when she leaves. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of value out of this video, and hopefully it helps save some injuries. That would be nice. That's my goal. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you got any value out of this video, hit like, subscribe. There's a comment section down below. I'd appreciate it if you'd fill it just a little bit. And standardamerican.outdoors.com, I have merch, and I actually have the roof racks on sale right now, the panhard bars on sale. Everything is in stock. But anyway, standardamerican.outdoors.com, I'd much appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions on any other safety tips, camping, four-wheeling related, or whatever, drop them down in the comments. I'd really like to know. Really like to spread some good knowledge out there, just to keep everybody safe, you know. And especially for this these holiday seasons, Christmas, all that good stuff. You know, get some winches, get out wheeling. Try not to wheel alone, and just have fun doing it. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.